Frank Martin is that boy. Like he nice, but he don't fight nobody. Like you haven't seen him fight nobody like that.
Who's that?
Frank Martin and Tank.
Who?
These boxers.
We in the building.
Shit.
There he is in no 20.
Yeah, man.
Yo, happy Cinco de Mayo, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, it is Cinco de Mayo. I forgot. Shout out to the Mexicanos.
Yeah, man.
Viva la Mexico. Shout out to Cinco de Mayo. Get lifted. 30 soon 20. We ain't gonna be drinking, but we will be smoking.
Yeah. I just got a
Oh, you got the vape? You all fancy and shit?
Who?
I'll take a, this nigga Smiley got the vape. He about to get me high as fuck off this wax. I'm about to be paranoid. How do I do this, cuz?
press the button and
Oh, shit.
pull.
There's a button. Mhm.
Who?
Mhm. PBL Drizzy. PBL Drizzy. Oh, this nigga Charlie Clips battled Easy the Block Captain. I heard he.
Why he battle him? Like
Because
they just doing it.
nah, they were scheduled to battle for a minute now, and Remy set it up, and
Oh, cause that's her boo, man.
that's her artist. We ain't gonna say all that. I don't need Remy pulling up to me, checking me like she did Cassidy. Shit, nigga. She put up on Cassidy because I guess Cassidy was talking about Easy, and you know he was throwing
And his
shots
music.
about they were dissing each other and shit. And I guess she started talking about Cassidy was talking about her and Easy hooking up or whatever. And she was like, nigga, I supported you when I got out of jail and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, damn. That shit was crazy. BBL Drizzy.
That's crazy. Even Metro got in the beef.
I mean, he had to, nigga. He told that nigga to shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. I'd have been bad as foul. I had to do something. BBL Drizzy. That song's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
You want some of this AI weed?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, hold on.
Fucking Bluetooth weed.
Bluetooth
I don't
weed.
really. I
Crazy.
don't. You know I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't be like to smoke because
It's
I
magic.
find out this-
I said boy name because he got his ass whooped.
Mm-mm.
So I said all this bullshit. What?
So question, right? So when you said that shit right there, right? So when it came to me, when I'm like, alright, I want to fight Tank. How did you feel about
Taylor.
me?
I didn't
Like
even
you
know
said
that you. I didn't even know that you said you wanted to fight me, bro.
No, I'm saying okay. So like just knowing what type of like you probably don't know what type of nigga I really am, but just being like, look, hear me out. Just being like, all right, this nigga want to fight. You know, I don't clout chase. I don't do none of that. All that shit them niggas do. No, I'm just saying, because you was like, how niggas be talking. You know what I mean? So me, coming to like me, like all
Yeah,
right,
cause
I
Frank
sat down
don't
with
he
Tank,
he
right?
don't be talking. He just say he
Then
wanna
do
fight the
you feel
nigga
like
and he
you
fight
saying
the
I
nigga.
ain't ready, right? I'm just saying.
That
Me
is true.
accepting this fight is some real shit. Like it ain't no like I'm pump faking or this ain't really what
It's
I
gonna
want.
be a good
This is
fight, but I
real
still
shit.
got
You
Tank.
feel me?
Yeah, I ain't
Like
gonna
that's
hold
what
you.
I'm saying. Like them other
I think
niggas,
Tank
like
is
other
more
niggas
battle
be talking.
tested.
Like nigga, I'm coming. Like when I come, bro, we gonna fight. Like I ain't coming on no shit. Like oh, I'm just doing this shit for this clout, this and that. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, you ain't that.
Okay.
His
Not
voice is
that yet.
You said his voice is what?
Yeah, you should have
Slow?
You should have waited.
Soft?
But I see your coach. I see your coach.
Wait, which one?
You should have waited. You should have waited for a little bit more time. You stuck
The one talking right now?
your hand out there a little too soon. Now it's completely shut off.
You think I cut them up? You think I did it too
You know how
soon?
niggas come like, and they come shoot it up.
All these niggas are soft.
I'm telling
You said that top dog. Top dog, he clip.
I'm telling you.
You heard?
Like I said, I'm telling you in front of everybody.
You just said it. Top dog.
Oh, that.
I said, yeah.
That what's the name?
Oh, he looked like that's the name.
Which one is light skin or dark skin?
This is my shit. That's my shit.
I said, like I did it in
Yeah,
there
that
before.
look
I
like
said,
that
every
voice.
top
Oh, I know.
dog. I mean, every
Yeah, of
dog
course
gotta,
you do.
gotta go through top dog. You top dog right now?
You know the top boxers right now.
Real shit.
But I don't like watching that stuff.
He got his ass whooped. All this bullshit.
They in a frenzy right now.
So you said that shit right there, right?
I like the masculine energy just going on and what's the name?
Who's this other guy?
Frank Martin.
He's cute.
He about to be
So when he came
fighting
to me, when I'm like,
Javon
alright,
Say.
I'm gonna fight
They
Got
that.
both
140.
cute, but they was cute, chump.
I had 140.
I didn't even know that you said you wanted to fight.
Gonna be a good fight.
No, I'm saying, okay, so like just knowing how, what type of, like, you
Right,
know, what type
tank
of nigga I really am.
Even though
But just being
what's
like,
the
look,
name?
hear me out. Just being like, alright, this nigga wanna fight. You know, I'm cloud chase. I don't do none of that. All that shit the niggas do. No, I'm just saying, because it's like, I
Push
niggas be
that
talking.
back on
You know what I mean?
the
So me, coming
Huh?
up like me, like,
Like,
alright, I accept the
push the
challenge to
drink.
fight Tank, right?
table.
That, do you feel like you saying I ain't ready, right?
So you're on
I'm just saying,
the
me accepting this fight is some real shit. Like, it ain't no, like, I'm fucking fake, no, this ain't really what I want. This you feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, them other niggas, like,
Alright, man. Yeah,
Alright, so let's just get to the shit. Let me bring it back up.
Get to the meat and potatoes.
I got a Fifth Avenue.
Avenue. Right.
Dwayne, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's some old people candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like the word is original.
My grandmother, she used to eat it all the time.
Fifth Avenue.
Try to keep a no Diddy distance.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
Is the light on? Why is it so dark?
Yeah, we do look dark.
I have, it is on, but
This for Kendrick. Dark niggas is winning. This shit crazy.
it's a little lighter.
I was just talking to Fly about that shit. I was like, yo, it's neck and neck.
You got
Not
a
no
BBL.
more.
This lady said
He got a
BBL
stomach
and her
thing,
lip.
so that's like a BBL for dudes.
But it's not a Brazilian butt lip. It stands for something else. For her lip,
Collagen, basically.
and she got
Like any alterations, like a dude think is gay, so then they call it all a BBL. You might as well get one. Type of shit.
AK said he got a facelift. And then
We-
he still looked weird. So I don't know.
We gonna get right to the
He
shits, man,
wasted.
yo. Cause
His beard is weird.
Yo. it's your boy Smiley Jizzle. We here, get lifted. 30 is a
lifted.
new 20
30.
with my mans.
Christopher on the bed.
And our co-host.
La Jefa.
And we in the building. Alright. So
I was trying to say, but I drew a blank. I was trying to say La Musica.
Henry
But I was
Cross.
gonna say La Jefa instead, but it didn't come. It didn't.
So good.
let me take a swig before I get on my shit.
I should have got some liquor.
It's been brewing. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff. I've been working on a lot of stuff, thinking about a lot of stuff. And one of my good friends said to me, he said, you know, why don't I do something? I told him some of the things that I'm doing. He was like, oh, damn. I didn't even know. And I was like, yeah, because I don't talk about it. I think I'm one of those type of people who I feel like if I talk about something, then it probably doesn't happen or some
To
shit. I be
fruition.
feeling like that, yeah. So I feel like I
Or
don't
you
want to
don't know
talk
if
it.
it will. You don't want to
Talk
say
it
it.
out.
Then they be
But
like,
then they,
"You
but then they
lying."
talk about this manifestation shit. Like
Yeah.
people want to talk about
You
it.
gotta
I did
have
that.
a vision board.
I did that for a position at a job, and I ain't get that shit. So
How long did you do the vision board for?
You gotta do other stuff.
Vision board? I ain't do a vision board. I just was like, yo, I'm owning this thing. Like,
Oh,
I'm,
you did
like,
the
I'm gonna,
manifestation.
yeah.
Oh man, that shit, you gotta do too much for that shit.
I needed some. What I needed some. The fucking burning the sage
Sage,
shit. I needed
yeah.
some sage.
That's hilarious. Sage ain't gonna do shit.
Mercury had to be in
Retrograde.
retrograde.
That's hilarious, yo. I don't know. You just had
Well-
to think how you never thought before. You were wanting that shit. Like, you white motherfuckers are gonna get this job.
Or else.
Or else.
Well, stay tuned.
I'll give you a
guys,
terrible Yelp review.
Because
What's popping?
I'm opening a smoke shop and it's gonna be called Get Lifted.
Oh, that's fire. I
Alright.
like that shit. Matter of fact, I
You
don't
saying
like
it.
that shit. That's too
You
ambitious.
saying that? You saying that? Yo, this dude. You saying it live, so
That's
fucking
too
with-
ambitious.
I'll
Hold you
fuck
to
with
it.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Hold
he
you to
doesn't
it.
like women that have goals in life.
That's
you have
crazy.
to, you have to only want to work at McDonald's.
Look,
and
look,
I
have
do.
nah,
no-
come on.
Shower,
Don't
And-
say
shower
that.
me,
Look, you
shower
don't gotta
me
work at
with,
McDonald's. I just
He
want
gonna
you.
hate you for your ambition.
shower me with her passion.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
am.
I go. Like,
I just want you to have ambitious homebody. I like ambitious.
like what?
homebodies.
Like an ambitious chick.
And
Like
if she ambitious,
she might be
gotta do
ambitious
something.
to
Yeah, take care of the home.
to make sure that everything good on your end. Like you need secretary shit. She around type
That
shit.
too. That too.
She know how to do the accounting
Could you,
shit. She
could
know
you
how to
imagine?
do on top
Could
of
you
the
imagine?
books.
No, she can't.
can't.
Here's- no, she
No,
can't.
either
She could
way,
be a-
How many?
for
How
you
many?
is
Listen,
what
listen,
you
listen,
can't.
listen to this question. How many multitaskers?
The
Right.
people you was with can't do that. You just didn't meet the person.
I'm just asking you, out of the people that you know personally, how many multitaskers are women that have they're super ambitious women and they're super supportive to their man?
What do you consider super ambitious?
I mean, super ambitious as in they're making more than they're making about 6 figures.
Jolene from that Dolly Parton song.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
She got history.
Well, my friend, I don't know how
She
much
got
she
history.
makes,
Mhm.
but she has more than one degree, or
She
she had a
don't
degree and she
take
went back to
my
school. She
man.
has children and
Mm.
she cooks and do all that stuff too, and she's really sweet. I don't know what you know, if he needs.
Yeah, I'm not
something,
saying it's not possible. I'm saying it's not common.
That's what I said. You just didn't meet the one for you.
Yeah, I know. You right. You absolutely right. But I still want her to have less ambition than the regular, because of what happens in the regular.
Can she have ambition and if she still do that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I don't believe that you can have ambition and then you could be equally as ambitious in the house if you have other outside ambitions. Because you know why? Because I look at me like, if I gotta pick one.
But everybody's not you.
No. I understand, but I'm just saying, as far as ambition goes, right? If I'm ambitious to do things outside of the house, I feel like I don't want the equivalent of that. I want the accommodation of that. So the accommodation of that will be a woman that's ambitious in the house, because I'm not ambitious in the house. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we're both ambitious, I feel like there's gonna be a consequence for both of us being ambitious outside of the house. Inside of the house, it's not gonna be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Because you should have both of your. But yeah, you need to have a stable environment. You can't
100%.
be on the road and doing stuff like that.
100%.
But if it's like you have a business or something and it's in town,
hmm I mean, you still gonna be outside of the
the
house.
kids could come and help out at the store,
They could.
at
they
the
could.
bodega.
They could.
What do you think about this? Speaking of businesses, this guy said this woman, she was on Kendra G, she was looking for somebody, and she was like, she divorced. And they said, why is you divorced? And she said, because her husband, she told him no, not to, he spent all their savings and opened up a bodega and it failed.
So that goes back to bad leadership. Like at the end of the day, not everybody's qualified to lead. So just because you're married and you know what I mean, you love this person doesn't mean you should be like, oh, let me trust him for all these finances if he's not, you know what I'm saying? And it could have been, you know, it could have just been a bad draw, like he just fucking fucked up that one time. But I feel like personally, if you dig deep enough, there was other reasons that she could have seen, like maybe he's not qualified to do certain things. But you know, I think these are the things you gotta find out before you get married. What you think, Smiley?
As far as like ambition goes,
You think she was right to leave him?
Oh, she left him. Yeah. I do.
who left who?
The woman left the man because he basically put all his bread or all their bread in the
Their
business.
savings.
Their
into a
savings.
bodega,
Oh,
And it
okay. If you
and
put
then
all
she
your
had to
savings,
live back,
Yeah.
move back in with her grandmother.
you put all your
agree.
savings into something that went wrong. Okay, so here's my breakdown.
And she told him not
Here's
to.
my breakdown of
Yeah.
that.
I
So-
agree for her leaving.
In a relationship, you got to think about things this way, right? And I don't want to sound like a relationship psychiatrist or no shit like that, but I want
Nigga
to try
said
to
he
be,
ain't hitch.
yeah. I just want I want to be fair. I want to be
Hitch
fair,
wasn't
but
hitch for real,
I want to be
right?
fair, but I'm also gonna be real. So you gonna understand why everybody like, yo, just bounce. If you in a relationship and the man makes a poor decision in his leadership, then you can choose to leave him for a man that'll make better decisions, right? But you also have to understand that everybody's gonna make mistakes.
That's true too.
Now, it also depends on the magnitude of the mistake, how quickly it happened, how quickly you can bounce back. Because I'm always talking about those variables because you gotta understand everything happens in context. So if this happened because he knew that something was gonna work, he's been doing this, he's done his research, it was a sure thing, or it seemed like a sure thing, or it was an educated guess, and then he fucks up, you can't throw it all away because he made a mistake, he made a poor decision, unless it's everything. Now you lost your kid, whatever, some crazy shit. Now it's like a crazy magnitude situation. But if it's something that you both can bounce back from, then you guys figure it out, because that's what the team is supposed to do. You're supposed to trust him. And now he failed, so you throw him away. Like I don't agree with
She
that.
had to go live with her grandmother.
It's fucked up.
Because he
It's
didn't
fucked
tell her,
up.
and they didn't
It's
have
fucked up. He should have said something, right?
Yeah.
But it should be a communication. Obviously, you guys are gonna make a big decision like that. That is basically it affects both of your livelihoods.
Yeah, that was his
Then
decision.
you need to fucking discuss that shit
She ain't
with
got
your
no say
partner
in it.
to let them know what's going on. Now you make this decision and it fucks everything up. You know what I mean? Like that's not good.
I'm pretty sure she warned him too. She probably was like, "Look, if this goes wrong, I'm out."
Now if it's short, now
She
if shorty,
didn't know that
now-
he did it. She
now
told
if
him,
shorty-
he asked her,
Mhm.
could he? She said no, and then he went behind her back and did.
Yeah, that's snake behavior.
now shorty did that shit flip reverse. Shorty did some shit. You know what I mean? She took like the savings money and did something to be like, you know what I mean?
He'd
Whatever.
be right to
against
leave
your
her
will.
too.
I wouldn't necessarily leave shorty if she really had that much conviction in doing it. I would be upset.
You gotta think though.
I'd be upset.
The conviction is going against what you said.
That's right.
That goes
understand
against
that.
your
I
leadership.
understand that.
So
I
at the end
understand
of the day, people that do that shit and they do it spitefully under your leadership will do it again. So you can't
I'm
get
willing
upset
to
if
take-
she's willing
I'm
to
willing
do
to-
that shit again.
I'm willing to
because-
take that risk as long as I know that I understand the situation.
So
Like, why did we do this? Why would you go against what I said? I told you why not to do it, and you still did it anyway. what was the reason for you doing this? And
What was the reason?
it was only
What
one
was the
opportunity.
reason?
The opportunity was gonna be exhausted. I wouldn't get another chance to do this.
Mm-hmm.
This could change our lives forever. I can't be mad at that because I'm a risk taker myself. As long as the reward outweighs the risk.
But it
It
didn't.
didn't. It
'Cause
definitely
we already
didn't.
know how it ended.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd be fucking pissed. But I think, you know, that's what a marriage is all about. You gotta figure out how to work through.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, Smiley. You was a solid nigga when it comes to relationships, cause you are way.
I'm single.
I know, but when it comes to relationships, the narrative that I hear a lot coming from you is you're gonna stick it out if she do some fucked up shit.
I think you know what it is. I
More
put the onus
times
on the
than not.
man. I put the onus on the man because we've selected the individual that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So we've already decided whether or not we're gonna deal with certain things or we're not. And that's why I always try to give you that caveat of time. Like, how long have we been with this person? If I just met this person and I'm dating this person, they do some stupid, dumb, fucked up shit that they know they shouldn't do, I'm not gonna wait 3 or 4 years to be like, I remember you did this on our second date. Motherfucker, now I know, like, you wild, like, yo, you fucked up.
That.
You
But-
fucked up.
but
You
how
got
about-
out here in Harlem.
How about, is there anything that can be like, it's just all right, I'm not even gonna play around or wait on this shit? Is there anything that she can do that
To expedite what?
The first time she does it, yo, it's over with the marriage or it's over with the relationship? The first time, not the second time, not, oh,
So
I give it some chances.
if I just started fucking with you and you lie to me about any sexual shit and I find out, made me look crazy with somebody
so she said she
I
didn't
know,
have sex with somebody.
like yeah, like somebody I know, or
Yes.
I just find out I see a nigga or some shit and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I thought he was keeping it. I thought he was keeping it a stack.
So what about 2 years in, and she lies about, and she was like, the only reason I lied is because I knew you was gonna feel away that it was somebody that you was cool with, but it was like way long.
Oh, she
you know what I'm
alright.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, so you ain't. Oh,
2
so it
years
don't
in.
matter.
Nah, you can't do that.
Shit.
Can't be
So
one of the
if
homies.
she
Can't be one of the
messed with
homies.
somebody that you
It can't be one of the homies because
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
homies, like,
Yeah.
like the way it is, like with people, with fam, like whatever. I feel like, and they say this shit, this cliche, the heart wants what the heart wants or whatever.
It's true.
I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that you want what you desire, and sometimes we just want things just because, you know, we just covet shit. You know what I mean? It's not because we really need the shit. It's like I didn't really need to get the Reese's, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get them shits anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's the indulgence of
Desire.
it. You know what I mean? That desire. So that's really what it is. It's lusting.
The desire,
You know what I mean?
that's what I'm
So you can have, I said in one of my songs, I said you can fuck a million chicks and still be alone. Like, I meant that. Like, if you have so many women or whatever, even though the desire for women is insatiable for men, and women hate the fact that we just gonna look at women. Women are beautiful. Can women actually admit that women are beautiful? Like,
I
what
don't
the
care
fuck?
if
You know what I
if
mean?
a
So
guy
like,
looks at a girl, as long as you're not like doing
yeah,
that
I mean,
bullshit.
it's like look and don't touch type shit. You know what I mean? Like, but like at the end of the day, like you gonna know that. And the
Like,
thing
if you
is,
trying to
we
make
have to
sense
have
of
this
it,
respect for each
attention
other.
and
Look,
shit.
What if her
we
butt
gonna-
is really big and he's
I
walking
might
with
be.
you?
I'm
We
gonna.
both
I
should.
Y'all
already
both turning
know.
around?
we both should.
Oh,
I
yeah,
already
that's
know that he's gonna. Every time I'm with a guy, and this is in general, not even just romantic. I know. I can see too if a girl has a big butt. Like, I'm not blind. So I always look at, like, sometimes I'll be with Dwayne and I see a chick walk by and then I look at him and they be looking every time, never fails. And I do that with every guy. It's just funny to me. Like, I do a little chuckle to myself because I look at the girl while the girl walks by, and then I look at them, and then I see they looking, or if there's other guys around, they'll giggle amongst themselves.
So let me ask you this. Has there ever been a time where a female did it disrespectfully? Like, she knew she had a banging body and she felt like, let me go get your man or somebody that you was talking to attention on purpose just to slight you. That's good. Cause I feel like that shit happen a lot too.
Not no stranger. It would be like somebody.
Oh, it'd be
trying
somebody
to
that you
fight.
know, or yeah, that's true too.
I mean,
But not even about the body, just trying to be funny. Trying
when
to
you
talk.
dating somebody, you like
on some
you
slick
feeling a person out. Like you really getting to know what you like about them, and you don't really know what you don't like about them, cause
It's the
you're not really
tsunami.
gonna tell all of that until close off. It's time for the whatever, and
Do
it's
the
about to go
upside
down.
tango.
Right. So you about to do what you about to do. So now, at that point, now you get to see. For a man, that's how we decide. Oh shit! Like, damn, this shit right. It's tight. It's wet. It's whatever. It feel good.
Get that out the way.
And then with her, she's like, oh my god, it felt good. I enjoyed them. I want to make them some eggs and shit, whatever. All right. Next step. After that, you decide whether or not you gonna stick around or you gonna do whatever you gotta do. The tricky thing is, and talking about this out loud always gets me in trouble.
Watching this?
I don't know. That's the scary thing, right?
Somebody's watching me.
Is that you?
Nah, it's not me.
Oh, somebody's watching.
Awesome. What's up? Appreciate y'all.
Hey, thank
Yo,
you for the viewership. Like, subscribe, and
Yo,
share.
if they in there, talk to them so they don't, say stuff. Cause I want people to have comments. So I know if they watching, like, I want people to like engage. Cause like we about to talk about this shit. We about to talk about this shit, but
There's too much stuff on the table.
I mean,
Or lift the camera.
so
We got munchies on the table, y'all.
yeah. It's a lot of shit going on. It's the battles and shit like that. But right now we talking about relationship shit. Like sometimes we talk about this shit. But
You could keep that.
the interesting thing about a red flag about a chick messing with your people is that they probably talked about what happened. I don't know who do what, but I know that women be talking about shit and whatever. Cause they get to a point where they want to share shit with you and shit. So they start talking about the last nigga. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, you doing too much. Like,
What point is that? Yo, you start talking about the last nigga, it's the end. That's the point that it is.
see, but I don't got zero tolerance. I got patience for shit. You know what I mean?
I see.
Because people want to be open. People want to talk. Like, I'm a safe space, man. You can talk.
So you will talk about your.
I'm not gonna
Girl's
talk
ex,
about it.
what's
I'm
your
not
girl?
gonna talk about it. But if you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it type shit. So like,
You
I'm
ain't
not.
gonna bring it up.
Huh?
I said you're not gonna bring
No,
it up.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna bring it up. But if you want to have a discussion about some shit, then I'm gonna engage in the conversation. Like, nothing's taboo. Like, you know what I mean? We could talk about
I
shit.
mean, you shouldn't be hiding stuff. You should
Nah, I'm
be if
not.
you're getting
I'm
to
not.
know.
Especially
No,
like
I'm not saying.
I'm
saying
single
general
type shit, so
you're saying.
ain't
Cause
nothing
I
wrong
will.
with talking.
I'll be talking too much. I'll probably be sick. But I do be talking about past stuff sometime. But it be like because they asked the question. Now they left. Now it be because they asked the question. And I answered the question. But then I'll get wrapped up in a reverie, and then I realize.
She said wrapped up in the revelry, yo. That shit was real, yo. I like
revelry.
That. She said she get wrapped up in the revelry, yo. Say word, I'm taking that shit. Yo, I'm taking that shit. I'll be wrapped up in the revelry, big dog. Yo, that shit is clean, yo. I like that shit. I'll be wrapped up in the revelry, yo. Like, Shorty too wrapped up in the revelry. Saying that shit, yo. I'm taking that shit. That was
But the ambition shit though, like I don't think for me, I definitely want a shorty that is hungry.
Now, why is you?
Cause it's
licking-
gonna drive me. I'm competitive. So if I
You want to compete with your baby?
She licking your leg.
She licking my leg? Why you licking my leg? You smell that Jamaican food on it?
I'm
You
competitive,
got food on your leg.
and
I don't know. She might just smell the
sometimes I might slack, but I'm doing so many different things that I need. We got somebody watching. I need somebody to.
That's me. But there was another person, but they left.
Oh, that's you. I need somebody to encourage me to not really encourage me, but I guess I need a muse, right? And sometimes that's a person that compliments what I can do. Like if I play ball, like sometimes I end up being with a girl that play ball, or if I was like, you know, very good at art or whatever, I end up being with somebody that was actually pretty good at art. Like you sometimes end up linking up with people that are kind of like
that shit all good until she start beating you at ball and beating you at these things. Especially you being a competitor.
But see, that's rough, right? Because I'm competitive.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
only gonna make me better.
It is,
You know?
eventually.
And that's the wild shit.
If you ever beat her.
No, that's the thing. I gotta keep going. Cause I guess what do they say? That's the Leo, man.
And then check this out.
Just keep
what
going.
if she plays and then she lets you win? And you could tell she lets you win.
She lets me win.
She lets you win. She says she doesn't, but she plays you, and then normally she beats you, but in this game you ended up winning, and it felt like, yo, she let me fucking win, yo. Cause you know when another motherfucker just
I'm
stopped.
breaking up with her. You let me win. I'm breaking up with you.
Yo!
You better beat me.
Yo!
You better fucking beat me, man.
That's a real competitor.
Don't let
shit.
me win.
If
If my girl thorough at ball, like thorough, like she could dunk and shit.
Nice.
If she dunk on me, it's over, man. Over. Over. I'm not. I don't give a fuck if she taller than me. You better not little bro me, cuz.
Damn.
You not dunking on me.
She not dunking, putting a cootie cat in your face, cuz.
That's not for the court.
It's not for the court.
The fuck?
You gonna play love and
So
basketball.
she gotta let you. So she gotta let you win.
Player
She
for
can't.
her, player from
she
my
can't-
heart. I'm beating her by like 1,000 points.
Yeah, she gotta let you win though. Because if she don't,
I'm gonna get a
you,
2K score with her.
it's a wrap, nigga. She not gonna have that.
Ridiculous.
She gonna let you win, but it's gonna be like by one.
I'm ruthlessly competitive.
I feel that too.
Mm-hmm.
What if she was ill at chess?
That's good. I love it. I don't like to lose, but I'm just saying I can lose. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I lose, I lose. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, bitch, you beat me in chess.
See, but can you
like it can't be nothing masculine
lose?
or ridiculous shit.
Can you always?
I'm gonna keep on playing her. I'm going to beat her.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What if just some weird, freak of nature shit? Like she was immaculate at 3 things. 1, basketball. Like let's say not even like full contact. Let's say just she had a way better shot than you, right? The other, chess. And the last thing, let's say she had a beard oil business. And her shit was spectacular. She was breaking.
What, she had a beard too?
No, she just made it for men because her
I
brother
thought you said
had
her
beards.
beard was spectacular.
No. She had a beard oil business.
Could we
and
combine it
was
and put hers under my name?
You could, but she doesn't want it. She wants her name first.
Okay.
It has to be whatever her name is and Smiley. It can't be Smiley and her.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Those 3 things.
If her shit is successful, I mean, I don't mind
Okay.
getting an advertisement.
What about the chess and the basketball?
If you beat me in basketball, the only thing is like you just can't dunk on me, or it's a wrap.
I feel that. That's mad embarrassing, especially at the park.
Yeah, nigga, nah.
That's crazy. Like
You not, and don't let me win. If you let me win, then it's over.
Because
Like,
you're gonna feel like less of
yeah,
how you
nigga, like
let
don't
me
dunk
let
on
me
me
win.
and don't let me win. If you beat me, like, but you gonna work for that shit.
what if she dunks on you on one of them little miniature in the house courts?
She can't
That's
dunk
why I said
on
it
me.
gotta be like on Love and Basketball.
Yeah, because they was inside playing.
She
and-
can't
yeah.
dunk on me, like, no.
You said
It's an
in
indoor
public,
court,
but
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's
They in
at
the
all.
room, like.
She not dunking
That's
on me.
that.
Nigga said she not. That
Even
is
with
hilarious.
that, nigga, I'm blocking that shit.
What if
Right.
she
I'm not
what if
gonna
she
let
catch you slipping, like you just walking through
If
the
she
door?
got me slipping,
You're not even
And she
playing,
just be
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
"Ah!"
Yeah. She just come through like
Like,
out the
oh,
woodwork.
And do taps over your
And,
head on it.
That's funny as if she tapped the
bro,
backboard,
real nigga shit,
you
real
might
nigga
have to swing on
Nah, I'll be like, oh,
I'm just playing. I'm just
we-
playing you two.
I'll be like, yo,
playing.
we playing that game, huh? Alright, watch.
Oh shit! Then it's war.
It's on.
Oh,
every
man.
never
every doorway.
every time you least expect it.
Get big.
Especially if she thick, I'm always gonna be on that ass.
Oh
Nigga.
well, that's fun.
Bam. Yeah, it's gonna be competitive though. I love that shit. I like to compete.
We need to do pranks. We gotta come up with a prank. It's personalized for each
Oh
person.
shit, yo! You about to get us fired.
I know a good one for Tanya,
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
but it's gonna be she gonna be mad.
I'm glad she don't got
They
no
all
gun
gonna be mad.
license.
Everybody we prank is gonna be mad as fuck. They be like, "You doing this thing? It's fucking clout."
Right. Right.
Yeah, we gotta record it.
Does definitely for
A
clout.
little bit.
What's great?
We gonna film it.
I'm high as fuck.
I gotta tell Chelsea. Chelsea gonna be a part of it too. I'm gonna tell her.
Oh shit!
I watched the sorry, my allergies. Frozen. I watched a
Janet
video.
Jackson's mom is 94.
Who?
Janet Jackson's mom. Mom.
A woman
She 94.
about women and sex or X. Right?
Say that again.
About women and X.
Women and X, like their exes.
Yeah, no, like the intercourse.
Oh.
Viscous
The
inners.
viscous
Viscous
inners.
inners. Shout
What
out
about
to MTR. They was talking about the video, like broke down like men responsibility with women and women's responsibility. Some shit that we probably learned in health class, but we just kind of like overlooked. And just kind of like to highlight it a little bit, like they were talking about how women generally prefer, I think the number was like 18% of women prefer insertion intercourse. You know what I mean? So like that means that
18%
18%
prefer regular.
like going
Intercourse?
inside, yeah.
Because they're
What?
not having.
Yeah, they prefer to be clitorally stimulated or by something else. And they said that the nipples are connected to the vagina as an erogenous area, and that some women can actually orgasm just from the nipples.
Yes, this lady said
I
that
can see that.
she
Matter of
had
fact, I've seen
that
that.
she had an orgasm from a guy blowing. He was like, you know, when he was like sucking on her earlobe and like he blew in her ear,
Mm-hmm.
and like she said that. I'm like, how? I mean, it is an erogenous zone because it do feel like there was somebody like.
Because
It's
women
around
are
their ears,
stimulated physically,
like,
but mentally as
I
well.
could see how that could happen, but that sounds great.
So
You
there's
ain't
a
even have
lot
to do
that go
nothing.
into
I
it.
mean,
I'm
was
not
great.
gonna spit too much game, but it's a lot that goes into it about like the whole process. Like there's other realms of simulation prior to simulation, but you have to know your partner, what they like, what they don't like. And sometimes it's a mystery. A lot of times people don't feel comfortable telling you everything. And sometimes you don't feel comfortable telling everybody else everything. So you have to find a medium where you guys go get coffee or something like that. Do something low key, something social, where you guys can meet and connect, and you can find out exactly what they want. And there's certain things you can do to engage to build that up. But you don't do it in a creepy way, you know what I mean? Do it in a way that's like seems like it's warranted. And you'll see by how she looks at you. If when she talking, she looks down, looks away, or something like that. She's
That's
like
crazy.
a little shy. You know what I mean? Little bit of a smile. You know, look at if she turns her lip up a little bit, or if she looks away, or if she looks like she's not interested. You know what I mean? Just keep the conversation going. Sometimes it's hard because a lot of women feel like for the men, they feel like it's hard to really connect with dudes. Like dudes only want to have sex, which we do. Like let's be honest, but they think that that's it. I'm like, yes, I like vibing with you. I like that, but I'd love to have sex with you as well. Like, can we please? Like, you know what I mean?
Can we please? Is
But
crazy,
right, but it's like, yo, like you don't wanna say like, yo, let's have sex. Now the thing about like having sex on the first night, like there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I mean? But then it's like everybody put all this shit on, like, well, most people when they do it, like, okay, now you're saying most people do it. That means you're considering it. So you don't want to fucking be with somebody that you have sex with on the first night. So just don't have sex on the first night.
Simple.
If you want to have sex on the first night, then fucking do it. And if you like the person after, then stay with them. Duh, that's it. I mean, it's not that difficult, but people make it difficult because they let the pressures of society weigh down on their their decision making skills. You know what I mean? So they're not thinking for themselves. They're letting social media and fucking Dr. Phil and everybody else fucking think for them. Like, you know what the fuck you want. Are you breaking any laws? No. If you happy doing that shit, then do it. But make sure that the other person is happy too. Don't just do this shit because you feel like it's something that you want, but the other person don't have to know. I believe in transparency, man. Just be transparent. They do want to fuck, but sometimes they wanna see what you about. They wanna get to know a little bit more. Give them time. They'll come around, I guess. Am I wrong?
I don't think so. E, can I ask you a question as a female?
Share the link on Facebook.
What's the difference between making love and just fucking? To you.
I think that we make it. No, it does feel because like I don't know. It just like if you just fucking and just like you just fucking like it's just rough. It's just not. You know what I mean? Like just
There's no
kissing,
sensual.
like it's not no.
It's not intimate.
Yeah.
Making love
like,
is personal.
You're not kissing. You just having sex. Like you just doing the acts, and it might be good, but it's not. It's just fucking. There's no attachment.
Fact.
Like when you make a lot, I think like there has to be actual feeling involved. Like it do feel different when like you have really like when you really like someone, or if it just was for fun or something. Like it feels different. Like
So it
it's
just
like
depends on the
deeper-
person, then, right?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Not necessarily. I don't know.
It's hard to explain. I feel you because I heard that.
But it
That's
is.
a little
There is a difference. Like it's just different because like you. Yeah, like I said, it's more like we're kissing, you're doing all that. Like if it's just you just having fun, like you single and you're not trying, like you're not kissing, you're not doing well. If I'm in that situation, if it's a situationship or something, like I don't be wanting to kiss unless I want to be with you, like so.
But that's crazy to me because it's just like, but you're letting him slide in the box.
I didn't.
You're letting him in the portal,
stuff
but
like-
you don't know if you want to kiss the nigga,
It ain't. I don't know. I know.
or you know you don't want to kiss the nigga. So,
Because I have to be. I'm not affectionate like that. So I have to really be like. I have to like love you to be like kissing you and cause that be too much too. Like if you're like, and like I said, I don't want to do that. It's not that I don't. I'm not saying that I don't like them at all. It's just not to that degree where I feel like I want to do that. And then there's some people that's like, when we're like all over, like we're every, it's just different. Like and I want you to stay here and cuddle and do all this and whatever. Like I don't like. That's different. If you fuck, it's just fuck. Like, you might lay there, but it's like, you on your side, I'm on my side.
But see, that's the thing.
So let me ask you this. Can you fuck somebody that you're madly in love with?
I mean, you could do that too, because sometimes, like, you might got into it or something, and then...
So you just want to feel good, but you don't really care if it's
No,
like...
I was saying, like, you could make up, and then it could be like... Or when you're mad too. Like, you could be like taking it out and then, you're just fucking because you're just...
The documentary said that sex for men is 2 times a week is good for us. It's actually medically good for us.
And we don't get that shit. So
Right.
Therefore, we getting sick. We're going to die out soon, nigga. And then women are going to take over.
I think it's good for everybody. But let's be safe, people. But
Yeah, we gotta be safe. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, facts.
So,
can't go to the moon without a barrier.
Unless you want to see the Martians. Take me to your leader.
what?
It's the space modulator. My man, yo, I'm extremely high.
That's what happens when we're
Lifted,
high.
yo. Crazy.
High all the time, just to keep you on my mind. Ooh,
Oh man.
ooh.
So, there's something else too I wanted to talk about before we talk about the rap shit.
What's
Can I get in there? Crank you up like you ain't been. Oh, now show us all how to really. Oh yeah, give me your number and I'll call and I'll follow that ass in the mall. In the mall, take you home so we could do it all.
This is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, yo, that was my shit for real. Like,
If you want to learn, I don't know, it's not new, I guess. But if you want to learn how to
do the Macarena?
create a movie, and you want to know the sequences of a movie, you want to read the book Save the Cat.
Save the Cat.
Save the Cat.
Send me that link, cuz.
It's in our group.
Oh shit. Oh. That was this. I was like, oh.
Hey, Macarena.
But in any case, it's really
Macarena.
sequences. Everybody's high. Sequences of how to break down like the production of a movie and everything.
Reuse
So
Batman.
it'll get you right. I got the audiobook. I got Audible. I might leave a link in the description to get you some points, get you some credits when you sign up with Audible, so you can just try the book for free. But I don't know. I'm just feeling generous. I might do that. I might do something like that. That's cool. But let's just talk about. Let's just dive into it.
Hello,
Like,
viewers. Like, share, and subscribe, please.
yes.
Continue.
Oh yeah, and why are people that make beats making diss beats? I've never heard of diss beats.
Well, if the DJ is getting dissed, the nigga has to do something to
A
defend
diss
himself.
beat?
This
Yo.
is a new age, Smiley. So
Yo, this is
everything
crazy.
is new, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just not those
Diss
old shit. Like, niggas gonna have diss beats. niggas is gonna have dirt reports. Don't put me on your dirt report. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy out here, yo. I love it all, yo. I love it all.
Somebody's laughing. Hey, Jay Johnson, thank you for watching.
I love it all,
Look at
yo.
this
It's
beats.
real.
Yo, at the end of the day, yo, like, I'm not a Drake fan. Like, I'm just gonna say that.
You
Like,
been saying that. You
I
been
don't
saying
give a
that.
fuck.
You're not giving him no
I mean,
credit for like getting
I'm
his
giving
ass
it.
whooped
Nah,
right now.
let me finish. But I had to start saying off.
He fighting. He
That's
trying.
my
This nigga
disclaimer.
played that
He fighting.
song like 5 times
That's my
on
disclaimer,
Friday in a
yeah.
row.
Oh shit.
That song hit hard. Like, you know what I mean?
Drake told him to shut up and make some drums, and that's
Drake,
what he did.
yo,
Yep.
Drake
Exactly.
was like, "Ugh." You know what I mean? But when Kendrick
Shut
Lamar,
your bitch ass up
yo,
and make some drums,
when
nigga.
Kendrick Lamar said, "Ugh," that shit was like, that shit was crazy as fuck to me because I was like, yo, that's a new sound. I was like, yo, I love this new sound. And then Drake used it against him, yo. Like, I was like, wow.
But Kendrick said, nigga, fuck the big 3, nigga. It's just big me, nigga.
I mean, he said a lot of other stuff, but yeah, that's popular.
I know.
Do
That's
y'all
definitely popular.
believe that Drake really has another kid out there, or do you think it's just a war tactic?
Now there's more allegations coming out saying that he does.
So y'all leaning towards believing?
I don't know what's
I
real.
really don't care about his personal life. They need to stop.
I don't care about his personal life
See, we've
either.
been talking
But
about
Drake-
speaking
I mean,
of
Kendrick
children.
But when you do shit like that, you know what I mean, and you putting other people's shit out there, then shit happens, yo. You know what I
That's
mean?
a fact.
People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, bro.
That's a fact too.
Shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house, and if you got a glass jaw,
Yeah.
you should watch your mouth, cause I break your face. How your ass wanna rumble into the J? You go against either.
Yo,
but you
Jim
making
Jones
a
just got
mistake.
bagged too.
What?
Who?
Nah, he ain't get bagged.
Dipset.
He got into a fight at the airport with 2 old white guys.
What?
Why he
Why?
I don't know what happened. But he said
look
he
at
was
the
alright.
Certified Lover Boy album?
I mean, he be in the
Is
gym.
that
so
the
he be like-
album that he has them clips in his hair, Jay?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
bugged
looked
out, yo.
like
He
a lover
bugged out.
boy.
He doing
Drake
too
looked
much.
androgynous.
He be doing too much, yo.
It's like the new age Prince, but not the same.
Yeah,
It's
man.
a different, like a new age.
I mean, Thug too though. A lot of them niggas was
I don't even.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This battle is entertaining.
free Thug.
And it's like mad other people battling because they battling right now. Like you got the Chris Brown Quavo shit. You know what I mean? But then the way that they battling, like
Yeah, I like that
Drake and Kendrick, it's like whether you like their bars or not, it's like back to back to back to back to back type shit.
Especially on Kendrick's side.
You know what I mean? Kendrick
Dropping
is
shits now.
Kendrick dropping. He probably got
I'm taking
he
too
got
long
2 in
to
the
drop,
clip.
nigga.
He got 2 in the clip.
Yeah, he definitely got at least 2.
Yo,
more
he
disses
ready.
already.
He
Like,
ready. And
this
it's
shit crazy.
and that's the shit I like because this is hip hop. It's like as long as it don't get to violence,
Yeah.
like it's good because it's like it's good for the culture.
Yeah, 100%.
We want to hear them saying that, talking they bullshit. You know what I mean?
Because you know, in dancehall culture is kind of similar, like especially now with like Skeng and Squash going at it, and then before they had what's my nigga name from the Drift song, and it was the him verse. I think it was Massacre. Or it was either Massacre or Byron. I forget which one, but it's like they go at each other for a long while. People pick who won, and then on to the next, nigga. It should be that same way. Like, you know, some people might get roughed up along the way, but for the most part, I don't really hear too many artists getting clapped off of some, yeah, I mean, some artist beef.
right.
So it's like, yo, like let that shit be tough. Like I like the toughness in hip hop. Like as soon as you start getting away from that, and I think that's why Kendrick got the edge now because it's like he bringing that toughness back. Like you see what I'm saying? I like that shit. Now Drake, if
Wax
any-
said them niggas is soft.
Who?
Whack 100.
Wax said who? So Drake and them?
He always
He's that
talking to
Kendrick.
himself.
Oh, Kendrick
Is
did?
that them
Because
niggas ain't
Wack and Pac.
them niggas ain't gangsta at all. Like they're just rap.
It is just right.
He was like them niggas.
Oh well, the two artists, yeah, for sure. He's
Mhm.
right about that. But at the end of the day, they both backed by killers, allegedly. But both of them, you know what I'm saying? It don't take much. Like a human life go for probably 5 digits, if that. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably do it for 4.
What is Certified Lover?
It's his Drake's album. One of Drake's albums.
Oh, he said got a bunch of pregnant women on the cover. Yeah, why?
Hmm.
Oh, so that is
What?
that's why. Why would you have that?
Because he's getting a whole bunch of.
Yeah, that stuff is true. He said it's not, but why would you put that on the cover?
Is he trying to be like? To be honest,
A whole
Drake.
bunch of pregnant women,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To be honest, Drake is he follows trends of other artists. So I think that was the trend of Future at the time because he was. fucking
He's a
with Future
swagger
at the time.
jacker.
Yeah, I didn't want to
He
say it
did
like that.
I'll say that shit.
I ain't
Remember
gonna say it like
song
that.
That
when
nigga
he
a
was
swagger
doing that
jacker, bro.
dance, like a Spanish
The Hotline
type
Bling.
of tune? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wanna holler on you.
Yeah.
I
He
feel
sounded
like
like that.
he was doing
He sounded
the
like
cha-cha.
not. He sounded like Kodak. Was it Kodak? I forgot.
Oh, it
One
was,
of them artists had a
Spanish
song.
singer or something, and he got that beat.
The
from
Hotline
it.
Bling.
Was it Hotline Bling?
I think so, yeah. And I heard he got it from another artist. I forget who. But then, I don't know, like, I know that Jay does that shit too. So, I feel like, sometimes
Boys coming out whole.
it's just what they do. That's who he got it from. Cause he didn't get it from Wayne. Wayne is Wayne. Nobody else rap like Wayne except for Wayne. Like people make an argument, they'll say Gilly back in the days.
Gilly's that Wayne stole some shit from him.
But you don't think Gilly is credible. So we not even going, you know what I mean? Put
Oh,
Gilly.
now me saying he not credible is credible now?
How is it not credible
That's-
to you?
that's incredible.
How are you saying that Gilly's word is credible if you don't believe his word is credible?
Incredible.
Incredible.
But yeah, man. I feel like Drake, all he has to do is, first of all, if you gotta prove the allegations against you are completely false. So with the minors,
Do he?
yeah.
Why?
If he wanna win, if he wants to win, he needs to prove these allegations false.
All you
because
gotta do is say, show me the receipts.
he did say that, and it's not working. Niggas is really going in.
What do you
Niggas
mean
is
it's
deep.
not working. Show
Niggas
me the
is
receipt.
deep.
What do you mean?
Niggas is deep diving on the fact that that he has a kid. There's like you go on TikTok right
Show
now.
me the receipt.
There is so many people. There was this one little girl. What's her name? She was in one of J. Cole videos, and she was in Drake videos and shit. And they're trying to say that was his kid. I forgot her name.
Hmm?
You alright, kitty cat? But I don't know her name. But they have all these conspiracy theories. This shit ain't gonna stop, bro. Shit ain't gonna stop. You gotta clear. You have to control the narrative. I'll say that. You have to control the narrative, and he does not have the narrative under control because one, you look like a pedophile or a pedo.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And then now you also are like a deadbeat father again.
Mm.
So like, yo, you gotta clear that shit up. You gotta clear that shit up, yo. You got to. Because if not, people are gonna start hating you even more. Like, it's gonna be like, yeah. Cause Kendrick was in like it's mind control. If Kendrick says on a track, yo, why would you let your daughters mess with this type of dude if you know he messes with little kids, or if you know that he does, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, that's deeper than rap. That's morality. Like, that's how you see that person in real life, not just over the track. So now it's like, yo, you can't brush certain things off. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it.
Bro,
Yeah.
hush up. I don't know what's your problem.
You need some love? You need some love?
The allegations are crazy. But
Yeah, super crazy. Super duper crazy. Some shit that you can't really just like try to ignore. Like, nah, nigga.
it's not try to ignore it, but like people gonna say shit, my nigga. Like
yeah, that's true. But certain things.
I think the Corey Holcomb approach, like people gonna say shit, my nigga.
Nah, Corey Holcomb's gonna respond immediately. That's what he got his. Yeah, that's why he got his show. Like he'll go quick. Like
Yeah, but
5150 don't sit on nothing.
Drake, the uncle the family keep their kids from.
See,
Jay Johnson.
see. This is after Drake tried to say, yo, well, he ain't even clear that shit up. He ain't say nothing about that. So this is what I'm saying. The court of public opinion is real, bro. Like,
I'm not caping for Drake, but I'm just saying, like, it was all good when he made Best I Ever Had, like, you know what I mean? Now
shit was all good
he trying to
a
defend
month ago, nigga.
he trying to defend himself in a battle, and now all of a sudden he a pedo out of nowhere. Like, come on.
I mean, this is when the narrative
It's
gets
a
out
battle.
of control, bro.
It's a battle.
This is when the narrative gets out of control, cause
I mean, was he in the Diddy camp? I don't know. What happened?
look, I don't know, and we won't know until Kendrick drops more jewels on allegedly if that's part of it or not. And I really, really believe that's why what's his name got out of it. J. Cole said, "Oh, I see how this gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I see how this gonna go."
I don't understand how you're taking this seriously when we know that, well, this is what Stat Baby said on It Is What It Is, that Drake is not writing his diss tracks alone.
Mm.
She's
Ooh.
seen the discography and it shows
But that makes
who
it,
the writers are. There were 2 other writers that assisted
yeah.
with it, and
They,
Kendrick
like, even
wrote it
put
by
something out.
himself.
Mhm.
I feel like that's cheating. Because it's a diss. If you want to make a
He's
regular
still
song
losing.
or whatever, and somebody wrote it, then that's different.
Yeah.
But it's a diss.
It's this, yeah, but he's still losing. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
it
I'm
doesn't- it
saying,
doesn't even
like,
matter.
it
That
don't
makes it even
count
worse
to
now.
me. Like how somebody write a diss for you, that don't count.
No, I respect that.
And
So
shout
then-
out to It Is What
I
It
respect
Is.
that.
Tune in during the week, Monday through Friday,
I do respect that.
6 a.m., 7 a.m. It's on YouTube.
That shit's
Shout out to
crazy.
Cameron and Mace. I don't even like sports. They got me watching it. I be listening to it.
Drizzy be alright though.
Huh?
Drizzy will be alright though. I don't think it's gonna be the end of him.
Like they said, fuck Jay-Z, fuck Drizzy.
Oh shit. What's up, nigga?
They call him BBL Drizzy
That shit is crazy. Yeah, he got like.
because
that
he got
shit
his
crazy.
abs done
That shit crazy.
allegedly.
They running with the white boy joke. Like this shit is crazy, yo. This shit is crazy. Like Drake it's never gonna be the same. Man. But you know what it is? I think when you play with those deities and you say you the owl god and all this other wild shit, I think like nature is gonna humble you. And it would be the conscious nigga that
He gonna get attacked by owls.
It would check this out. It would be the conscious nigga that would be, on this nigga ass right now. Pause. Shit crazy.
Good shit, man.
Save the cat.
Save the cat.
Yeah, save the cat some shit.
What y'all think about I hope I'm about to say boxing, but I know you don't do fuck about no damn boxing. Oh, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul coming up.
You know what?
What happened?
I
about
haven't
that.
said anything about it, but I thought about that. Like, is that really something to really like
It's really
discuss?
going on his. It's really going on
He
his
mad
record.
old.
Is that really something to discuss? Like, is that really like a big thing? But like,
I think so because it's going on his record.
all right.
If it wasn't, then
So you start off. What do you think
I
about
don't
it?
even
What do you
think-
think? What do you think the significance of this fight is?
okay. For me, I thought it was just a money ploy just to get bread, right?
That's what it is.
But now I'm starting to think that it's a mental thing too for Tyson because he's really like stopping smoking weed. He stopped the show hot boxing so he could completely focus on training and getting in shape and getting ready to fight this dude. And it's sanctioned. It was an exhibition match, but now it's really going on his record. Like whatever his record is, if he loses it, it's gonna be counted on his record. And I don't think Mike Tyson is gonna play about his record. I really think he's gonna hurt this boy, yo. But they're gonna make a lot of money, and it's gonna be worth it. I'm pretty sure. What's the name?
How many rounds?
Jake Paul. I think it's only 8 or 6 or 8. It's not even a full 10. You know what I'm saying? Or 12. It's just like 8 or 6, I believe.
And it's gonna count.
On his record. They just sanctioned it recently. So
That's crazy.
I think he's gonna take it serious. Unless he just really don't care about,
I mean,
his record or nothing.
maybe he need a bribe.
That too. But he was making money. He got his own weed.
He was making money, but
He's making money right now. Like,
I don't know. I love Mike, so I ain't gonna say that.
You don't need
I don't think he need it now. He's back up. He's, if you net, what do you call it? Net, look up his net worth right now. I'm pretty sure it's up in the millions.
Yeah, but he don't need to be fighting. He old. He need to sit down.
But that's why I think it's mental, y'all. I really think he's trying to prove, because that nigga be doing ayahuasca and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So there ain't no way.
I want to try that so bad.
I don't know, E. I heard you will really see some shit that you'll never forget.
You gotta have a shaman so it could be done properly. But I really
100%.
want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too scared to do that shit. I already get panic attacks in the real world. I don't need to have one clear one that tells me.
Well, getting high helps with anxiety.
It can. It depends. It depends. Because a lot of this shit got chemicals in it that gives you anxiety. This shit crazy.
This lady's crazy.
What she
She
said?
said,
And it has no bounds for me. I can go suck Kevin, come kiss you, and it has no bounds for me.
No.
That's when you get embarrassed. That's when you get mad to where you want to put your hands on me. I don't care. I've been sucking 2019, ain't shit changing. I'm 24 years old. I was 19 when I first met Kevin. Ain't nothing changed. It's gonna be me and Kevin until the end of time. And this is gonna be me
I
and
believe
Chris
it.
for until the end of time. Cause I love you, Dad. You're my baby daddy. I'm gonna have more kids with you. But I'm gonna suck you as soon as you make me mad. And you know that every time. Like,
At least
you
she being
act like
honest.
when you got to Kevin's house, I was gonna get out the car. Why would I get out the car when I get to Kevin's house when I see your friend car behind me? Hey, you have to wait your turn to go through my phone like you do any other time I'm with Kevin. You have to wait your turn to go through my phone and then get mad about it later on. And say, Erica, so you telling me
And her name
this
Erica.
nigga was with him?
That's a damn
You knew
shame.
I was with him. Why are you acting so crazy?
She blasting.
Kevin is the nigga I've been fucking since I was 19. That's who Kevin is.
I want to see if she
Kevin is
spell it
the
with a
nigga
K.
I've been fucking before anything. Kevin is who I
Yo,
met when I
this
was
shit
19.
crazy.
And I've been cheating on my baby daddy since I was 19.
That's Kevin's seafood.
That's who Kevin is. And he know who Kevin is. Because that was the first time my baby daddy ever bust my lip before. Yes, because he caught me.
And that nigga bust her lip.
He got homework on me.
Wonder
I
nigga.
literally just, I fuck with Kevin so heavy. That's my man.
That's her man.
I can go suck Kevin.
no, Kevin
That's crazy.
is the dude that she's smashing on the side. That's why, what's the name?
Oh, Chris is the baby daddy. Oh,
That's sad.
Oh,
Why
Sad,
do
man.
men gotta be there for
Why dudes go through that and then nobody care about them?
because niggas don't have precaution that we always gotta fucking just deal with shit and just tough it out, nigga, because nobody give a
No,
fuck
you
about
don't.
our feelings and shit.
It's our fault
Society
though.
makes you feel that way, but you don't have to. Don't nobody need to put up with nobody mistreating them.
You ain't have to. Yeah, you ain't have to be with that girl and get her pregnant.
Yeah, that's true too. But, you know, I feel like they're in a vicious cycle because their parents probably had
Now it's you, her, and Kevin.
that their parents probably have relationships just like that, so they're used to a certain lifestyle. So instead of leaving when they should and valuing themselves like they should, they end up doing what their parents did, devaluing themselves and thinking, well, fuck it, at least I'm gonna have fun.
But she said, and every time you make me mad, I'm gonna go after.
Yeah,
Kevin.
she think that shit is
But she just
morally
wanna-
sound. I
she
promise
just
you, her
wanna
dad
ask
is
Kevin.
not in her life.
But that's dumb. Ladies, don't sleep with a man to make somebody else mad. Sleep with them because that's what you want to do.
Mm.
Don't do that. Like Joe Budden. I love this line.
But that's what they want to do. They want to hurt you.
Joe Budden
That
said,
shit's gonna hurt.
"You're so spiteful. That ain't the way we act. That cock was
Like-
dirtier than you.
like
How
she a
could it
damn-
pay me back?"
like
Because he
she
made
a
a
damn-
song about it. He hurt.
Right.
That nigga was hurt. He made a song about it. Like,
She a damn voodoo doll or some shit, nigga.
that's wild.
Doing shit to herself and you feel it.
Right.
That's crazy. It's
It
fuck.
do be working, but then that nigga leave you, gonna be more hurt because you don't want him to go. She trying to keep both of them. She said, "I'm gonna keep on effing Kevin when you make me mad, but I'm gonna be with my baby daddy and I want to have more kids with him."
He ain't going nowhere because you got that ooshka.
No. Yeah, exactly.
That's why you busted her
None of
lip
them
and
not
she
going
stayed
nowhere.
there too.
None of them not going nowhere. They all
Wash,
love each
wash.
other. They all gonna be
Give
together.
that whoosh, gosh, wash.
They might as well just be poly and just call it a day. Cause they all fucking each other at the end of the day. Mad STDs just swirling up like a tornado. Shit. Or you hear a
Get
sexy red in the
tested,
background.
guys.
Get it sexy. Get it sexy.
What's the worst bar you ever heard?
Sexy Red when she said she going
Her whole
to the,
shit. Yeah, her
when
whole
she said she was going to Planned Parenthood and then going to the club or some shit like that. I think that was the bar.
I don't even know what you're talking
I
about.
think
'cause
that was the bar.
I don't like her music.
I heard that shit on the radio and I was like, did she say what I think she said? Because it was blanked out, so I couldn't really hear it. And then I heard the dirty version. I was like, oh shit,
She is a dirty version.
damn. I ain't even gonna say all that. I'ma just say I'ma just say she's in it for the bread, and you know I can't respect.
Is she a plant?
She could be. She very.
What
well
about
could
Ice
be.
Spice?
She very well could be because you don't really hear about her no more. You
She
know
was
what I'm
just
saying?
twerking on something.
She and SpongeBob, they made a somebody made an animated video
About her,
like,
yeah.
She's at the Krusty Krab.
It probably was her. She got to keep herself relevant somehow.
She got crusty.
If she don't got no music out, then she got to have some videos that's going viral out to keep her relevant. Like, relevancy is real. Like, you can get paid off that shit. Don't you know me? I'm Ice Spice. You see what I'm saying? Give me money.
Glorilla got out of a ticket, didn't she?
Is she?
Did she get out of it?
I don't know.
She got arrested.
That sucks. Shout out to, I like Glorilla. She just needs to watch
like
the company she keeps because
She
not
do a
all
lot of shit that be just like
Not all
making
the
me like,
bitches
yo,
that she's
like,
around. is in her best interest.
I remember she was on live and then she just farted.
Yeah, she a real
Ooh.
bitch.
Glorilla?
Yeah, she a real bitch. She said, I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Nigga said.
I heard
That's
Cardi
crazy.
fart too.
Nigga
on
said she a
camera.
real bitch. Listen. Like,
Right, you said it like
I
that's
don't know what the
cute.
fuck
Like
this
that
nigga
is not.
It wasn't
not
cute.
good.
She said she
Like,
a real
Do
bitch.
not do that.
go to the fucking bathroom.
Go to the
And-
bathroom and poop.
Now
Put
she
the
did it
video on
on.
pause to
She
prove.
did it on live camera, like
Probably
so that
does it.
everybody like, yo,
Yeah,
when
she
people be
first.
doing certain shit, you be like, yo, they don't clean their house. Or you be just
They-
thinking,
oh, that's
you think
wild.
that motherfucker, yo.
I just think that
'Cause
bitch
you don't
a
got
fart on you,
you
nigga.
don't got no etiquette, like, you feel me?
I just
Type
think that
shit.
bitch a fart on you, for real, for real.
But yo, like,
Oh,
this
she
chick
joke
did that
fart.
shit. She did that shit on live. She like, y'all act like y'all ain't never heard no fart, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, like, it's still crazy. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
man.
smell it. My farts don't stink. Like, I don't know. You must eat kale or
But
some
you
shit,
come-
nigga.
That's
but you
funny.
Your farts
contaminate
stink,
the
nigga.
air.
I know
Y'all
you know
can
that
tell the
all
air,
that
that's
pork and shit that
hilarious.
you be eating down south. You know your farts stink, nigga.
That is hilarious.
Disgusting.
You say
Shit
you gotta
smell-
be outside.
Eating
always.
mackerel and all that other shit. She fucking eat.
You fucking
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, how you know she
Ha-
ate mackerel? That's
ha-
funny as hell,
Halibut, halibut, cream cheese bagel.
Yo, you not gonna come back glow like that. You
Yo,
not gonna do
yo,
that shit,
yo,
No.
Cajun boiled
No.
peanut.
Oh, so we
Look at
Nigga
eating
said
Cajun
Cajun
boiled peanut
boiled peanuts is disgusting.
So
from the
we-
gas station, motherfucker.
So Weedy be eating mad shit and mixing it up.
Who's
she had
Sweetie?
the rapper.
She rap. What
Honey
song she
roasted
got?
pickles and shit.
She was on Rich from the South by he said
Yeah,
honey roasted pickle.
yeah, God.
Yo, what the
Disgusting.
fuck?
All types of wild shit.
Oh man, yo, nigga came back glow for no reason. Nigga.
Shout out to Glorilla.
Shout out to Glorilla, man.
No, I was about to say something, but I don't remember. The reason why men remain faithful.
Hmm.
What was the reason? What was the reason? Cardi B.
Time.
Is that
Time is
that
the
a-
reason
that's
why.
a question?
Nigga. Yeah. I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Talking
it's
about
time.
that on-
I think it's time.
The reason
'Cause
why
I feel like if you love
the
somebody,
reason why men
time.
remain faithful. Why do men remain faithful? Why do guys
Remain faithful. to
remain
what?
faithful to a woman?
Time, yo. Because eventually you're going to be doing shit to her and she's going to be riding for you. Time is just going to be like, nah, she's not going nowhere.
Wait,
She fuck with
what
me.
he's saying.
It's time. Who was that?
Oh, that's Shan.
Mm.
Oh, she talk about still. I was trying to find where they asked that question and probably closer to the end. Because I don't know what context he's saying. Remain faithful to what? Like, it seems like there's more to it.
Relationship?
Yeah, because cheating is definitely a choice. It's just, you know, so either you going to remain faithful or you not. And it's like, for me, it's easier to cheat in a relationship than a marriage. Because I feel like morally, if you marry somebody, it's gonna affect you like faster. You know what I'm saying?
I come from a mother that will tear her man down with her tongue. I come from a mother that I'm like, Ma, you should not say that to me. So that's where
I mean,
I come from. And I hope
This is what I think makes a man remain faithful.
required for any healthy relationship, for your marriage, your relationship.
One
to be a
thing-
safe space. I don't need you to go outside of this home to talk to your friends that don't know nothing. I don't care. Some of these men is dumb. Some of my husband's friends, they
Would be
don't know
respect.
nothing. Y'all not even married. But to be able
She don't
to
control
come
that,
to
though.
me
That would be
is
one thing.
so
And if she
important
don't
that
trust that he's gonna come back and make the right decision even after he's with those people, then she don't need to be with him. My bad. I overheard some shit I ain't like.
You're not packing that away as a weapon later. Because that's what the
Yeah,
fear is. The fear
one thing.
Now you heard what she said. She said, make
Women
sure
would
when
never
he
be-
do feel vulnerable and open up to you, that you're not packing that away as a weapon later, because
She
that's
is.
the fear
She
of
clearly
a man
doing that. Yeah.
not wanting to.
But you gotta have.
It sounds like she did that a lot. Like
You gotta have respect.
No, she's saying don't do that.
What I'm saying is, what she just said about she doesn't want him going to his friend's house because a lot of them can't make good decisions. That is psychologically wrong. You don't control that man. So he could go out and talk to whoever. It shouldn't come home and affect you in any way. So if you
That is
determine
true.
what
Women
she
and
says,
men get
then you're being
influenced.
controlling. You're
Women
taking.
and
You're
men
taking
get-
something that he does to enjoy himself with his friends, and you're saying he can't do that shit?
She didn't say he couldn't.
She don't want him to do
saying
it.
That she ain't gonna know unless he coming back and telling her I told.
But
to
she
my
doesn't
friend and
want
said
him to do it, and that's the problem.
Because if they're giving you, she's saying, and I think this goes for women too, they shouldn't go back and be always, or if you do tell your friends and get advice, then make sure that it's good advice that you're taking, because some people can give you advice. Some people be jealous and they'll try to fuck up your relationship and they'll tell you, and some people don't know the difference or they don't have discernment to decide that. So in some cases, that could be the detriment relationship. They tell you, like, that's always everybody's answer when something goes wrong. If you ask
So check
someone
this
else,
out.
they'll be like, oh, you big girl, you better leave him. Or you'd be like, fuck
Mhm.
that bitch, or whatever. So you gonna listen to them. I understand why she's saying that. And I think that goes for men and women. And not even just your friends, your family, whoever. Like, if you still gonna stay with that person, you need to have a conversation with them. Don't bring it to other people and get advice from them, and then you get confused or they get you all hyped up and doing something. And sometimes it don't even be that serious.
Hold on. So
And if you want to
Hold
keep
on,
fucking
hold
with them anyway,
hold
it's a
on,
waste
hold
of time to get other people involved. Then
Hold
they
on,
don't like
hold on,
the
E.
person because
Hold
of
on.
what you told
Hold on,
them
E.
or whatever. Like,
I respect everything that you said, but I'm trying to make sure I heard it correctly. So let's say you're in a relationship, right? And you're dealing with somebody, right? Something in the relationship is off. You're not going to talk about it with people. Let's say you can't talk about it with your man. He don't want to have that conversation.
I wouldn't be with somebody that I can't have a conversation
I respect
with. You
that.
need to be able to communicate. We're adults.
I respect
And
that.
I don't scream and yell at you and do that.
I respect that.
So there's no reason for you not to want to talk. It's not gonna be because you didn't, because you forgot to put the seat down or no stupid
Mhm.
shit. It's gonna be something serious if you have to have a conversation. But if you can't have a conversation, then I don't have a desire to be with someone that can't do that. You need to have communication and you need to have comprehension skills to be in a relationship.
Okay, so
And
let's say
and the sacrifices.
let's
on
say
both
it's something-
sides that need to be made.
let's say it's something assumed, right? Let's
Something
say
what?
somebody outside of your relationship saw your man allegedly do something, right? Told you, right? How do you handle it? And he tells you, he just denies it. He's like, first of all, she didn't see me. I wasn't even there, yada, yada, yada. He just completely denies it. How do you handle
Who
that
told you
situation?
this?
Because of an outside, because this is an outside
Who
situation.
told me this?
Somebody that you work with. Somebody that you work with said, hey, I saw your significant other, because let's say he came to the office one day, so she seen how he looks, and was like, I saw him with another woman. I thought it was you. I was gonna say something to both of y'all, but when I realized it wasn't you, I said, let me just let her know immediately. So she called you and told you this information. And when you confront him about it, he says, yo, she's bugging. Like, she didn't even see me. I didn't see her. She must have thought it was me. It wasn't me. How do you handle that situation?
So first off,
She's a tattler.
Exactly. She is. But how do you handle it if you don't listen to outside sources?
So first, none of my coworkers have my number, so that's number one. Nobody's gonna call me and tell me that. And I don't trust these bitches.
All right, well,
Because they probably want him. Like, so I'm not just gonna listen to.
All right.
I
She
don't never
tells you
listen
the next
to
day I
just
work.
one side of the story. Anytime
Mhm.
if somebody tell me something,
No, but let's say you
get
heard
further
both
information.
sides.
I'll be like,
Your man says he didn't see her at all. She
I
says.
don't know that bitch. We work together because we just co-workers.
So you believe in your
If somebody close to me said that, then I'll
She-
probably.
She
But
ain't
I
gang.
still, if I didn't see it myself,
Mhm.
then I'm gonna just be like,
She ain't
you
Would you-
said you didn't do it.
Would you even mention it?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
But
If
you
it's
wouldn't.
somebody not from my coworker, I'll be like, oh, my coworker talking about she seen, like, what she talking about,
Mhm.
she seen whatever. If they say he didn't, I don't know. But it's like, it's my coworker. I don't be that close
Mhm.
with people that I work. I have been in the past, but I work from home now. I don't talk to nobody that I work with. So they would have to be somebody close to me, and yeah, I would ask him about it. But if he said that he wasn't, that he didn't, whatever, I didn't see him myself. Unless she showed me a video, then I probably would be mad, and we would. But I already said before, like, if I'm with someone, I want to be with him. Like, that's my guy, or who I want to be with. Like, I'm probably not gonna break up with him if he cheats on me. I'm gonna be mad because I don't want him to cheat on me,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have a falling out or whatever. But I'm not gonna make you sleep on the couch. I don't be doing.
So
It's
guilty
normal
until
stuff
proven innocent,
that
basically.
people be doing, like put you on the couch, like no, cause that's fucking me up. I don't want you to sleep on the couch. I still want you in the bed. I'm gonna be mad for a little bit, but I'll get over it eventually. But not too much. Don't keep on doing that shit. You better sneak around or something and don't let me find out.
That's wild. She said you better sneak around.
Yeah, cause if I don't know about it, then I can't. But if I catch you, I'm gonna get mad every time, cause I don't want you to do that. So it's gonna be a problem.
Let's say.
And don't, if I catch you with a bitch in the house, she's gonna get dragged, and I'm gonna try to like, don't bring nobody in my house. Don't have no bitches calling my phone, texting me, or no shit like that. You better control your bitches.
That's Tyrone though.
That's wild. Well, that's pretty fair though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's really fair. Like that's more fair than a lot of people. Like some people would be like they just even assume that you have a bitch on the side and it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know
that's solid.
myself, like I feel like I would get. It's hard to find someone that I really like. So if I had someone I really like, I'm not gonna let
them go easy.
Somebody just take them away.
I respect that.
But like I said, not naturally. If it keeps happening over and over, you wear down. You can't take no more after a time. You keep on.
Like,
So
that.
that's just something that I don't have control over.
Respect.
But I don't think the first time that it happened, if that happened, that I would be like, all right, I'm gonna be mad. But
sometimes you gotta fight for it.
I'm
Sometimes you gotta let it go.
smack
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta know what
You gonna
want.
be violent?
I'm probably gonna smack
I'll be
him.
violent. I'll be violent. Slap him around a little bit. That's crazy.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run.
You get down, jump, while you're sitting on the table.
Yeah, I heard a track from Mos Def earlier, y'all. Like, yeah,
He made a new
he
song.
was dope. Nah, from back in the day.
He be making new songs, but now you gotta go on his website and download that shit. Like, you can't just get that shit on iTunes and all the other platforms and shit. He's like, nigga, I'm charging what I'm charging. Like, and it's all going to me. I'm not gonna get pennies to listen to my stream. I kind of feel that, but it kind of sucks that you feel like.
Yeah, that's why we need to make a streaming platform.
Yeah, we can do that. Once we get our people up, then hell yeah.
Nah, look.
100%. Viewers gotta be viewing.
Why this lady put a weed in a 1-year-old hair? She put a quick weed.
Because they preparing her for the future. That's what she's
She too little to be putting that
She
in that
is.
baby head.
And I'm pretty sure she was raised the same way.
They be like that.
And that's why I'm saying, like, it matters on who raised you. Who raised you?
Speaking of that, I have
I
this
thought from
theory
around that way.
that they should pass a law. Dwayne said it's too much.
Or,
But that there should be restrictions when you're getting ready to have a child. Like when you first come in and they discover that you're pregnant, you should have to it should be mandatory. They need to pass a law that there should be a mandatory mental health evaluation. Whatever type of tests that they do to prove your mental stability,
Mhm.
then they need to take all those, the mother and father, and you need to take a drug test. And
Drug test is crazy, but I understand.
they shouldn't be having drug babies and stuff, and they getting all these,
That's
they
true.
messing them up and stuff like that. So I mean, like a narcotic, and if it's weed, they need to stop immediately. They need to be tested again. If not, and if they don't meet these guidelines, like if they're on hard drugs like heroin or crack or something, and that like then they should have to terminate the pregnancy immediately. Like because if you run the risk of having that in the child, like it shouldn't be, and then going through withdrawal and stuff that could mess up your pregnancy and stuff. So you're probably gonna get the kid taken away or just gonna have a rough life. Like why even buy? I don't even know why they allow that. They're telling people that they can't get an abortion, but
it's
this
like
ain't hurting nobody.
It's like it is. It's hurting the baby. Like yo, once you're in the womb, you're conscious. I believe that. Like, and I believe that.
Yeah, but this would prevent
that.
If people know that there's a law about this. Like,
so check this out. There's still
think twice about
there's still families that want babies and
yeah,
they
but
can't
even
get
in
babies
the
because of the shortage of babies.
Even in the foster care system, there's no guarantee that they're going to be with a family that's going to treat them the right way because kids get abused in the foster care system too. I know kids that are messed up. My grandma's in foster care. Most of the kids that she had issues because of
That's true.
So it's like some people should not have kids, and there
That's
need
true.
to be something implemented to stop those people from having. If you have like a
But
mental health that you could pass on and fuck them up.
There's
or
two sides
disability
on every
or
coin.
something.
So what about the people like the manager that I work for at a multi-million-dollar company that came from the foster care situation and he was born, and if he wasn't born, he wouldn't have been a millionaire right now and employed me. So it's like, what about him?
Was he a drug kid?
I don't know. He
I
could have
didn't say
been.
the foster care
He
system
could have been.
shouldn't be there.
Check this out.
Said
He could have been. At the end of the day, when you see this, I'm not even going to, I'll say this off camera, but he could have been, for sure.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, what about him?
Because you shouldn't be having kids that you.
I
Because
mean,
what did it take for him to get to that level? I bet you have to go through hell.
People,
it's usually not easy. The
people
that
do shit.
That's like the amount of people that's making six figures. It's like 1%. Most
Exactly.
people that
So
come
think
out
of how
those type
special.
situations
Think of how
not-
special you are if you made
They
it.
shouldn't even be in that position.
But
they
that's-
can still be
that's
there with
wild.
less adversity against them if they don't have to go through that
Yeah,
process.
if they would be dead. But guess what? They chose life. That's why like it's so important because whatever being came into existence had to fight to get to that spot. Like it wasn't easy since the sperm. Like if you think about how many millions of sperm cells goes into a woman, and then that one fertilizes that woman. Look at the other millions that it came. Like that's some special shit. So just to take away that life because guess what? The person that you chose to have sex with is a drug addict. Or y'all both drug addicts, or whatever the situation is, and now we're gonna take away the life, even though he fought so hard to be fertilized and get past all his brothers and shit. Now he got to be taken away because his parents is drug babies. I don't feel like that's on the kids. Me personally, I just feel like that's on the parents.
It ain't about.
I'd rather give them a shot.
It is on the parents.
I'd rather give them a shot. At life, at some type of life, even if it's a hard life, because I think the world works in mysterious ways, and a lot of those people come out of that hardship, they make diamonds. All that pressure, they make diamonds, and you know what I'm saying?
I think you should leave people to their own volition. Let them fuck up, let them make their mistakes.
Mm-hmm. But what about the babies specifically, though?
I mean, that could be another one of their mistakes. Let them continue to do it.
Well, we're talking about I'm saying this for a reason because we know.
But
that,
I know,
we know
like
that
these are some of the
fucked
consequences.
up people that have issues and stuff,
Right,
or because
right.
their
Let them continue to
upbringing
do it.
are the reason why some people become
Because you don't
serial
want to take their
killers.
freedom,
and
their freedoms
rapists.
away from them, because that's gonna make it even worse. Taking their freedoms is
But they
it's
take
gonna,
our freedom away
it's
when
gonna
they
force people to
take
rebel,
that
and the crime is gonna go up.
and lost their job. That's
Mm.
forced. But that was hurting people. This
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
hurt
some
nobody.
people was
because
against
it
that
would
too.
be making the
Some
world a
people
better place
sacrifice.
because it could help lessen the evils. Because
It
if we
is-
know that
it
has
is
to
gonna
do with
hurt
your
people.
upbringing and what you
It is
had
gonna hurt
to
people.
deal with,
Some
not.
some people get abortions and then after the abortion they can never have kids again. It's hurting them.
They
It's
might not
hold on,
need that.
hold on. It's also hurting the actual fetus that was conscious until that consciousness was taken away from whatever devices that weren't natural.
I'm not saying to wait till you're 5 months.
I'm
until
just
you know
saying,
what
life
you're
is
having
life.
and
Life
stuff
is
like that.
life.
Like,
But some people should.
there's
Do you
more
not agree
allegations
that
that
there's
they
some
know-
people that should not have had kids
No,
because they don't?
I think every soul that made it to this existence was purpose for a purpose.
You're
or
talking
had a
about the
purpose.
kid. I'm talking about the.
I'm talking about
person
who they grew up
that-
to be. Even if they grew up to be evil people, everybody has their purpose. Without real evil, we would not know what real goodness is. There has to be some type of fucking balance in this plane of existence. So yeah, there's some fucked up people that I wish didn't get born, but at the end of the day, they are here for a reason, and I believe they're there. They were there for a reason. All these sadistic people, even when y'all was watching, what's the nigga that was eating motherfuckers?
Oh, Dahmer.
Yeah, even when y'all was watching the Dahmer shit, it's like, yo, that nigga had a crazy ass life where now people chose to watch this shit as entertainment. Like, not everybody has that fucking life. So he had his importance, just like y'all said. If now you know what type of person is capable of, you can do the research to find out how to fix it or how to prevent other people from being like that.
And I think a way that you can prevent it, because we know that a lot of it is linked to your upbringing or sometimes genetics.
Mhm.
If you know someone has a mental illness, or if you know if there show signs that they're not a good parent, they're on drugs or something, it could lead them to abuse and things like that.
Mhm.
That could lead them to becoming that. Then
Mhm.
why not stop it in its tracks? And then even financial. Some people are just poor, and it's like, why are you trying to have a child if you're poor?
Mm.
Like, we're already, as our culture, black people, we're already at a disadvantage. So when you're bringing another life into this world, you're putting them even at a lower level if you're
Mhm.
starting off with nothing to leave to them, nothing to, so they can have,
I can answer
they
that
don't have
question.
to struggle.
I can answer that. That's the mentality of somebody that is not really institutionalized, but suburbanalized. It's like or urbanalized, I guess. Like, if you're in the system, right, and you get paid for every child that you have extremely more than if you didn't have a child, it's gonna say, maybe I should have more child to get the benefits. Especially if it's easier to get the benefits once you have a child. And
That's
then
why some
what do
people
they
shouldn't
do?
just be doing
Hold on, check
If
this
you
out.
having a kid just
Ho-
to get
hold
money,
on,
you don't
hold on.
need no fucking kids.
I
They
mean,
need
people,
to find
check
a
this
way to
out.
stop that.
People do a lot of things just to get
I heard
money.
somebody say one time she found out that you get a tax return or you get extra money
Mhm.
for a child. She said that's why she had a baby. Like, why are you? That's just fucking crazy.
She said it.
Like,
She said it. Why? It make perfect sense when
it
you
don't make
listen.
sense.
Listen.
It makes sense.
It makes
but
sense to
it-
you because you
but-
have values. You have something that, you know what I mean. You're intelligent. It doesn't make sense to you, right? But it makes sense to her because at
she
the end of the
not
day,
dumb,
she
that's
don't.
why she doing this.
Listen. It does
She
make
just
sense to
didn't care.
her because she don't got shit. She doesn't have the aspirations or the desires to be anything more than what the fuck she is because of how comfortable it already is. If you don't have to work and fucking earn your keep, if you could just sit on your ass and have babies and get paid,
She did have a
Complete
job. This
complacency.
was a long time ago. I don't know if
Yeah, but I'm pretty
and
sure
she
she
did
had.
love her kid. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I bet she did.
But
I
just
bet
to
she
say
did.
that is fucked up or have that thought process, like your
Yeah.
kid is a fucking.
It's a
It's
check.
not.
It's a check, and that happens all the fucking time. Cause look at how many women put niggas on child support just for the check, not for the love, not you know what I mean, just to spite the nigga. And I'm not saying it's not, you know, deadbeat fathers out there that need to be paying something because nigga, you chose to have a fucking a baby with this woman. There's a lot of those too, but I'm just saying like we both gotta come together and be like, look, they're really trying to make it so none of us have no kids. That's why Planned Parenthood is not. This shit's not here to help keep you in line. This shit is here to fucking euthanize your species. So they could do it however humanely you want to think they would, but they're not on our side. So if the people that's choosing to do these procedures are like, hey, come through, come do it, then to me that's like a big red flag. Like, no, I can't come through this.
Are we lazy? Are black people lazy?
No, I don't think so.
Some people are lazy.
Yeah, some people
It
are,
has nothing to do with race.
but I don't think it's black people as a whole.
But
for sure.
our numbers are staggering with our crime rate amongst our communities.
I mean, if they lie about the numbers, bro.
Okay.
Why is the crime rate?
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
they're broken home and they don't have discipline in the household.
Yeah, and they made it like that. They made it easy for a woman to survive in this world or this country without a man.
So if
they made it
if
like
we
that.
like
We didn't make it like
Half
that.
the time
if
they don't
we
even
knew
be
about
together
that-
anymore from the start.
But what
so
I'm
we
saying
knew
is,
about that 40
what I'm
years
saying
ago.
is, back in the day there was mad black families though. So we all agree that there was more black families back in the day than there is now. And the reason why there was more black families back in the day is because whatever was going on, even if it was cheating, whatever was going on, black people were staying together. Now, the government is specifically stolen tactics from what's the name? Because I found out that EBT and government assistance or whatever, those were concepts from the Black Panthers. And then I think it was WIC. I think WIC was a Black Panther. Make sure you get all your bread, milk, and you know what I'm saying. And that was a concept, and
One of the New Haven
We taking
Panthers
concepts
passed
from-
away recently too.
that's crazy. Rest
Can
in
you look
peace.
them up, please? Can you fact check it when you get a chance?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just want to just give him a shout
Rest
out.
in peace to the soul fighter. You know what I'm saying? Cause like yo, it's
He was
real.
from New Haven, the OG.
Yeah, that's real, man. Like at the end of the day, I feel like it's really a war, and they make it seem like it's not that. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like whoever they are making it seem like it's not a war to make sure they keep us away from each other. Like divide and conquer is some real shit. And if we're like battling out with the women and not reproducing, and then we killing all of the soldiers that even if we think like remember the Spartans, they did that shit. Like if you weren't strong enough, they would kill you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Or you couldn't be part of the army because nigga, not even the army, the society, my nigga.
So you think get rid of the weak?
I think that's what they're doing now. I think that's what they're doing now. And I don't think in America they're gonna let us get rid of our weak. They're gonna get rid of all of us. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they'll just start there. Because
I don't know.
the
man.
last thing they want is a whole bunch of strong, healthy black men and women
I can't find it.
just walking around in America. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. I think sometimes we use our disadvantages in history as an excuse.
Mm.
Because the argument that I had earlier with my buddy was we have to break generational curses. we have a generational curse. We've been cursed for decades, over 40 years. So it's like, it's discouraging for us to try to get back on the horse and try to do what we need to do. But we have to try to execute it some way. The problem that I have, I guess why my boy calls us lazy, is because we have these advantages in technology. We got AI, we got Google, we got YouTube, we got everything at our fingertips to allow us access to the world outside of our community. So that leaves us with no excuse to figure shit out. Like, the majority of the things that I do, I figure out on my own.
You talk about like for a relationship or like for your business mentality?
We were referring to business, but I think that's also relative to different things. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say try to find love, you know, or
Yeah,
try to
seeking-
figure out
seeking
shit
yeah.
on the internet like that, like for the relationship, but be practical. It's a lot of interesting things. Like, you could stumble upon one of the platforms. And I hope like people don't hate me, but rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Like, he has some amazing content.
That's
some of the
crazy that they would
some
hate
of the
you
stuff-
for saying rest in peace to him.
some of the stuff because I'm giving him his flowers too, because
He deserves
some of the stuff that he said was very helpful to a lot of young men.
100%.
And I think a lot of them resonated with, because a lot of young men didn't have a father figure to guide them into manhood.
Even if you didn't even if you did have a father figure, I felt like the truth is the truth. And sometimes when you're talking, like, just
Those
to be,
gems from the OGs was helpful.
yeah,
bro.
like just to be personal, right? Like, I had a conversation today, and I had it with this woman, and I realized, like, yo, even if logic, or even if it makes sense, even if we both understand what I'm saying and we don't understand what she was saying, it's like she didn't care and she didn't want to hear reason, and that hurt me, because it was like, yo, we're it's not about me.
Who did what?
I don't want to put it out there, but somebody close to me, very close to me, so close to me that 1 + 1 = 2. Or no. 1 + 1 equals
1.
Yeah, there you go. 1 + 1.
Or 2 + 1 = 3.
Yeah, there you go. 2 + 1 = 3. Yeah. So, you know, sometimes it's crazy when the Holy Trinity and the triangle defense isn't working, because one of the corners wants to be a curve instead of an angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. Like,
Or the red flag.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you gotta, but you know, I'm too late in the game now. We at OT. we got OT. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm handling it better though, cause I used to be upset. Y'all.
I know you.
I used to be
Chris,
so tight, yo.
you gotta be like, who stop? Cause you do when you get mad.
Yeah, I learned to do that recently. Like, it's like, it's not even worth getting hot about.
Like, I think
You
like
bomba
as-
clock.
as men, you gotta identify certain things. One, you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of.
Yeah,
You gotta make
100%.
sure that's straight. Then the shorty come into the picture, she gonna have certain expectations. You gotta limit those to what you can work with.
100%.
Don't allow her to give you high expectations that you gotta live up to, because whatever you start with, that's how you gotta kind of finish. So it's like, damn, like, why the fuck she acting like that? Well, because you was giving her chains and shit like that, and the money ran out. And now you like, yeah, we can't be doing that no more. Like, why can't we do that no more? What happened? Bitch, I'm broke. I gotta save up. What the fuck? That's what happened. You know what I mean? So like,
He said, bitch.
the reality is like, at some point you recognize that, okay, we're both just people just trying to get by. Can I tolerate you? And then that's the thing. That's the whole thing that ties everything together.
Yeah.
Tolerance.
Tolerance.
Because like with business or with a relationship, you talk about, let's talk about that word. You talk about endurance,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is enduring something, dealing with something,
Mm-hmm.
tolerating something, right?
But
And-
how many times do you tolerate something that you don't like?
For how long?
That see
Yeah,
that
for how
that
long?
that depends. That's the thing. That depends on you. And then I'm saying, like, if I have to tolerate it for a long period of
Mhm.
time, it becomes discouraging. Like that's something that I don't want to do.
Okay,
So
what
that-
if it's farting in the bed? What if that bitch be
Every
like
night.
going to sleep?
I mean,
And
is
if you
that
under
is
the
that
cover and then
is
you
that
open
a
it and be
is
feeling
that
it
a deal?
in your feet.
If it's a deal breaker, like let's keep it a stat.
Is it
If
to you?
it's a deal breaker, well, let's just be honest. Like,
Nigga said, well, just be honest. I want to hear this shit.
it's blunt. Hold on.
Nigga said, don't poop. You can't be pooping in bed.
Nah, real shit. Like,
Poop sounds
I can't help
They
it
do.
if
I
somebody's
got kids, so you know I'm
if somebody sleep or some shit like that, or whatever, and they
Did you
got
poop?
a fucking
Okay, see, but that's a roller? Oh, that's hard. Wait,
a flatulence
for-
issue. Yeah, I mean,
veggies? What the fuck? Oh, they trying to, oh, I see.
it's all
That's
good.
fire. He said,
But-
just lettuce, yeah.
But at the end of the day,
That's fire, though.
But they gotta clean
I
it
would
up.
tolerate a lot of things as long as it's not lying or cheating, because you can't even lie. I don't even want you to lie once, but
Mm.
excessive lying is definitely, that's it. Like, you know what I mean? So there's not going to be any real tolerance. It's going to kind of be like close to zero tolerance of,
What if it's like Tourette's and
Dishonesty.
she would yell out wild shit? Like she was a white girl, but she was like, nigga, what?
yo, crazy thing.
That was her tick.
Ah, that was her tick, yeah. She was just like, nigga, what? Yo, you
Yo.
gonna smack your Tourette's having
Look.
girlfriend?
Taking racial slurs, like, it's crazy. Like, why you saying that?
That should be
Cause they be doing that sometimes. They be like, fuck.
yeah. They can't control that shit.
I don't know. I can't be with nobody like that.
And you in a bar.
That's not
and
part of
she
his
said
tolerance.
A black
Shut the
bar.
He's not tolerating that shit.
You
Shut
in
the
a black
fuck
bar with her and she say that.
Nigga, what?
Or the nigga said, what did you say?
That's like Deuce Bigelow. Like, I just
Hilarious.
gotta.
This some movie
She,
shit.
she paid me for this date.
She paid me
How the
for
fuck did I
this
get
thing.
here?
Wow. Bro. She hit you with the nigga what? Y'all at Starbucks. She said nigga what?
Nigga what? Nigga
This
who?
shit be crazy.
That shit is wild.
What would you do if the
You know I wouldn't be in that situation.
Oh,
Me?
because you don't like you don't like the untanned.
You don't like
Yeah.
women with disabilities?
I don't like
no,
white
the
tea people.
untanned.
Who you got? Oh yeah.
Like I like them, but I don't date them.
Man, I love women. Like at the end of the day, like I don't know, like the way
races
the
and
way that I
ethnicities
am, the way
are
that I am is I accept somebody that like I
Right.
always say, like she should love you more than you love her. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause once I identify that she really adores me and really cares about me, I'm gonna give her everything.
Let my love
'Cause I'm gonna feel like
you.
I owe her that. You know what I mean?
That's
I feel like, yo, she doing it out of her heart, so out of my heart, I have to reciprocate. But I want to make sure it's real, so I gotta be sure. And sometimes you can't be too sure. Like it's a jungle out there. Like you know, women want what they want, guys want what they want. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, like it's rough because, like we was talking about earlier, like you want to smash, but you gotta have patience, especially if If it's worth it, you'll have patience.
Patiently waiting for attractors, well, you know, stuff if you want it, you know. Yeah, patience is a virtue.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
I was supposed to go to a food festival in New Britain today,
Oh yeah, what
but
happened
it
with that?
rained and they canceled it. They closed. They shut it down because they had rides and stuff there too.
Oh, that's
I was a little.
They had a carnival at the
down.
mall.
Yeah,
But,
it's still out there. I was gonna take a break, but I told her, oh, we ain't riding none of them weak ass rides. It's like, oh, I don't want to
You trying to go to
Was
Six
it
Flags?
When?
I posted in the
Right.
shit.
Yeah, we put it in the group chat.
We could go.
Is it my aunt doing a bus trip?
Oh, that's definitely better because I don't have to drive. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It's leaving from Cross. Go look at the chat.
Shit. How much more I gotta bring?
Look, you read. Read the phone.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And if you know somebody, tell them too, because she said she need like 35 people. I think she said she got like 15 or 20 now.
Yo, so who did we decide won the battle?
Kendrick winning right
Kendrick
now.
winning
I
right
don't
now?
think it's over, but I think he's winning right now.
Alright, so Kendrick up. Kendrick up by what? If we gotta give him a number one.
I didn't even listen to the new one yet.
I've been keeping up. I've been listening to everything. I'm like, what's going on? Why are these guys beefing? That's crazy.
But it's for your ticket and for the bus, for the season bus, and you just gotta bring, you know, for the park. She said they
The
only
park
take
is-
cards. Huh?
The park is cashless.
Yeah.
Cards only. Kid prices.
Hmm.
Shit.
She might could take it to the 25th, she said, maybe. But she don't wanna give, cause she gotta give the money to get the bus.
Oh
And,
yeah.
she don't wanna do it at the last, like,
That makes sense.
I ain't been to Six Flags in years.
Would you guys skydive?
No, you know I'm not doing that. I already told you that you crazy.
Hold on. This is what I be talking about right here. This is right here.
Mm. Oh man. Everybody ain't nobody been talking about Diddy. Everybody just been talking about Drake and Kendrick right now.
But
Kendrick-
stuff still
Kendrick
coming out.
making poetry battle raps, slam, poetry slams.
Yeah, what happened
It was crazy.
she can't use the she said she won't be on Wi-Fi for a while.
I'm so high, yeah. I could eat a star.
No, but why did she say that though? I just gave it to her. Like like don't you think? I know she's not gonna call me back either.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de
Cinco
Mayo.
de Mayo. You ain't got no drinks here?
Alcohol?
Yeah.
It's a little bit left in that bottle.
Oh shit. I hear you, Crown.
Cinco de Mayo. I don't know.
What do you think
Tequila?
you gotta do for relationships to work? What do we need?
We gotta be
Or create
understanding.
better people in the world for relationships.
Okay, what is the key to having a successful relationship?
It's seeing a successful.
Communication.
I think even before that, I think like seeing a successful family work in like your environment. Like we need to start seeing more families
No,
work.
what's the key to making one work?
I mean, if you don't,
You already have it. How do you continue?
if you already have it, then yeah, that's different. If you already have it, I think the key is just understanding and comprehension and loyalty. I think with those three,
one.
well, it's three: comprehension, loyalty,
One overall.
and understanding.
We had to choose
You
one.
said you can only choose.
Oh, you'll only choose one?
Right.
Oh, I guess loyalty. Because if you're loyal to me, then you have to understand what I'm talking about.
Loyalty,
And if you're loyal to me, you have to comprehend what I'm talking about. Because that's love. If it's love, then it's not necessarily. But if it's loyalty, then it is necessarily because it's loyalty. You wouldn't be loyal to me if you didn't understand why you were loyal to me. Unless I was trying to take advantage of you.
Loyal to someone that you
guess.
care for.
Yeah, but you know why you care about that person. You know why that person.
It don't even have to be you just care about them because that's the person that you care about. It's not. You say you know why.
No, I'm saying if you're in love with somebody, you can still kill them. I'm saying if you're loyal to that person, you can't kill them. So there's a difference between love and loyalty. Love will get you killed. Love will get you killed.
Makes sense.
Love can get you killed because you could love them so much that you don't feel like they should be able to exist without you. And you can kill that person.
Delete it.
And they call people, delete it. I'm sorry. Delete it. You'll delete that person out of a fit of rage or, you know what I mean?
But I would argue that that's not. They're obviously unstable, or they were unstable in that moment if they're not all the way.
But it's still a crime of passion. It's not a crime of hate. It's not a hate crime. It's still a crime of love. So love could make you do some wild shit. Loyalty is not going to make you do that wild shit unless you're disloyal to that person. If you're disloyal to them, then you could do them harm and shit like that. But I'm just saying, you could love a person and be disloyal to them. You can't be loyal to a person and want bad for them. It's impossible.
I don't know. I would say I stand on communication. And the reason I stand on communication is because a lot of people are unhappy because they're not talking about what's making them unhappy. And that's usually the fault to their relationship. Then they go to some fucking random person that gets paid $80 an hour
Mhm.
to tell you what you guys could have talked about in the kitchen.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, yo, y'all,
How do you feel about
strangers,
that, though?
you're strangers in your own house.
How do you feel about that though? Like, what if she does feel like you guys are talking, but she doesn't feel like you're listening, so she wants to get like outside people, like
Then we not communicating. Communicating mean you talking and you understand what I'm saying, and I'm talking and I understand what you saying. That's
comprehension.
communication.
Yeah, that's comprehension, nigga. Comprehension is understanding.
Well,
Communicating
I'm
is
saying
just us
communication.
talking back
The
and
word
forth.
that I used was communication. That's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is how we talk to each other. So like once I know like that we can communicate with each other, then everything should be good from that point going forward.
Tomorrow.
Or not. You know what I mean? It might not be good. I hope it's good if we could communicate. I mean, see, here's an example. Here's an
Okay,
example.
I mean,
Sam Rothstein in Casino, him and his girlfriend in the movie,
yeah,
they had an understanding,
I understand.
but they
I'm
didn't
just saying that.
communicate. He wouldn't have been like too jealous because he already know he's like, you can learn a lot of me type.
No, I get what you're saying. All I'm saying is, I called you to let you know that because it seemed like, from my perspective, that
Listen
you
to
didn't
this.
want her to speak to me, even though I just gave her a way to speak to me. I understand that. I get that.
My wife, I don't care who
I get that.
she's following. It doesn't mean
I
anything.
get that.
Because
I get that. Listen.
one thing that I realize is that I separate social media from real life,
Mhm.
and I understand she has that ability too, to where you don't try to dig too deeply into it, right?
Mhm.
Like,
And I understand that.
surely you can be
So,
manipulated.
all I'm saying
if
is,
you're looking
it's
at it
very
for
hard
the
to
answers.
communicate
Social
with
media
outside.
sometimes can help you with certain things, right? I jump on
That's
YouTube
the thing.
University all the time.
It's not that
But
hard.
I take it as
So
such. I don't go there looking
so you're
for
saying I'm
answers to
wrong when I'm saying
how to
it's
treat my
hard
wife or how to,
communicate with my daughter outside.
manipulate
So,
her, or you know what I mean, or how to live in her mind
It's easy.
rent free all day. Like that type of stuff is crazy to me. I think that's the deeper problem when people just can't separate the social media from real life. Like it's really not that
When in my
serious
house,
for me at least, and it shouldn't be that serious for anyone. I don't even check, man. I don't.
How do you feel? Do you check or do you care who your would you care who your woman follows?
okay.
Do I care who my
Social
woman
media.
follows on social media?
Listen to. Okay, the reason why I said it's hard.
I don't
for
care
me
who my
to
woman
understand
follows on
is
social
because
media
You have
because
three
not
separate
because
phones.
I'm like,
all of them is broke.
I don't know.
Blame this shit on
I don't
Bree.
think it's
Okay,
like
cool.
I'm not
Now
insecure
you-
because I
listen.
do have
All right,
insecurities.
I'm gonna let you cook.
I could be kind of jealous.
Okay, so
But
now all of the phones,
I
the house
normally
phones don't work.
wouldn't
You're
mind
not replacing
her
the phone
following
anytime
anybody
soon.
as long as
Okay,
it's
cool. So I asked you, I
harmless.
said, okay,
She's
can you
following a
please find
celebrity.
the phone that I got her, can you find it? Because I thought it was
Yeah.
lost, gone.
That's
Right?
what
You don't
I
have
mean,
enough time to figure out,
there's
okay,
people
let me
writing
just
stuff.
get this for
Some
him
people
so he'll
writing
stop talking about it. All right, cool. I give you that benefit of the doubt. But now it's like I just say, all right, I'm giving you this tablet because we had a conversation. Me and Bree had a conversation about Bree being at the crib. Nobody was fucking there, and it doesn't matter who was. Listen. I'm gonna let you speak. At the end of the day, I don't know what's true. All I can go off of is what she told me. When she got there, nobody was there. At the end of the day, I'm clearly upset because I'm like, yo, how is she gonna communicate when things like this happen? If things like this can happen, and this is showing these things to happen. So now I'm worried, and then I get a text from Bree that says, hey.